Shabbat Shalom, Sacrament City, June 16th, 2023. As you can see, got some nice kind of skies out. Can't see no chemtrails. And I am currently on my way to the corner market, so I thought I would jump on here and just say something about these. I've got one more video to upload, but the two that I saw that I put up was Camp Wokeville. Get it, like for campfire, about these Camp Wokeville. And the one is a crash test for the Tesla, and it burst into flames after a small explosion. After they flip it over, doing a test run, running it up a ramp. Come on! Come on, girl! Going by the bee house right now. See, they're back here. Oh, see, there's more bees on the outside now because it was hotter today. Remember my theory about the bees? There's thicker, more bees. The time before it was hotter. Let me see. It was hotter today, so they had to cool it. And the other time I came, it wasn't as hot. So there were bees that crawled around outside, around basically in one circle around where they're going in that hole. But now there's another patch up there to the left. Come on, Venus. Yikes. See right there in the corner. Yikes. It's kind of scary. And then I'm running right in their flight path. But they're busy. They're busy making their magic. Anyway, the EV, Camp Wokeville of June 16th. The video explodes. And then I put the bells of the Exorcist theme as the music background. And are they shorts? Yeah, I have two shorts on the EV, and I say the EV, the dumbest idea ever. But share that video, because you guys may not watch all my videos on the channel, but I am reported in, I don't know if I made a clip about it, but I reported on my Telegram channel the guy's video on YouTube. You could look it up yourself to see that when it's cold, like that guy was doing the test in Canada, when it's cold, those EVs won't charge. And then they have the whole, gauge thing where they have different plugs to plug into, and so you can't use all the stations that are out there unless they start putting multiple, vendors at one spot, which I doubt they would do. Anyway, that guy had a big problem charging his vehicles, and he was in love with those things. So he was up in Canada. He did that test. I don't know. It was just a normal day up there, like 30 below or whatever. We said, no, this is a problem. And then so now we've heard about these ones exploding or catching on fire inside of people's garages, and that's scary, right? You don't think and I said this before, somebody's in the apartments where you can't smoke inside the apartments and it's cold out. Sometimes people go sit in their car and smoke. You just roll down the window because you're under the overhang, and then you get out of the car. Somebody did that at my apartments that I lived in West Sac in Yolo County. And their car caught on fire because I guess their cigarette wasn't out when they left the car for overnight. So I don't know, the one video I told you, they took the car and went up a ramp, and the car like immediately started breaking apart even as it hit the ramp. Like pieces were falling off of it, and then it flies through the sky, lands on the roof. Come on, come on. It's over here peeing on. Hey, walk with me right now. Right here. You ain't that daggone hot. Come on. Good girl. So flips over, falls on the roof, and boom, explosion and then fire. And then the second one was, it's a row of these things plugged in, and the closest one to the camera is the one that catches on fire first. They're all just there plugged up to the machine. And the video runs long enough for you to see that car catches the truck next to it on fire, and then the car next to it too. And so the other thing is I haven't made a video about is the bottlenecks that would likely be caused by, and the not only the bottlenecks that would be caused, so taking up even more of your time to be waiting on getting charged because other people will be ahead of you at the charging station when you get there. Bottleneck in time. Gosh, I thought about two more things that I know right off the top of my head. One is the weight of those things. The weight of those things, they're more heavier, and so all the infrastructure for the freeways and the bridges and all that stuff and parking garages, it's like triples the amount of weight that's on, those structures. And then it's also limits you. You can't drive like like I couldn't get in a one of these things and expect to go more than 100 miles between where I can get charged, because the thing is going to run out of charge. And then if the only way to get a charge is to plug into an outlet, run by a corporation, a dead thing, no. People are going to be hobbled. That's what I call hobbled. And then every time they get in, the thing is going to induce range anxiety. So it's going to add another level of stress to your travel situation. You see? So, yeah, there's a whole bunch of reasons, including the fact that cars could have been made to run on water if not for the greedy globalists who gave us these vehicles and whatnot and set up the whole petrol reliance of our society on, something that they're going to sell us. But they could have had cars that ran on water and cars that run on a free energy charge once we figure out how to, let me see. Once we figure out how to make more cars like the little car that the guy made in Zimbabwe that ran on free energy, like his TV. He could turn it on and it didn't have to be plugged into anything. It took the electricity out of the air. And so they could have had these kind of cars all the time, you see. So they're pretending like, it's a big crisis that they have what they call, oh, hey, who's out there? Somebody out there? Anyway, they could have, and I know a guy who made a fuel cell that was made out of water and basically what fuels the engine is the hydrogen that gets extrapolated out of the water. I don't know how they do it, but I'm no engineer. I just, know that it's out there. And that was in the 1980s, 89, 80, 88, 80, 85, 87, when I met someone that, the guy made the fuel cells. He said, yeah, they run on water. It's a battery, run on water, and you run your car with it. And so, I'm sorry, let's see. All message visible. Let's put that. Oh, hey, 2-liter J. Yeah, now I can see you, Jay. Fluff Tube was blocking me. So anyway, there's so many reasons not to get these an EV, because it's just a slavery system, and they're trying to make it like we need to save ourselves from fossil fuel, which oil is not made out of dinosaurs anyway. And anybody who said so was killed or overpowered or incorporated and paid off, and is here still telling us lies about stuff. And so, if you guys get a chance to watch the little, I think they're both shorts, and then I think I was uploading one more where the guy, it's called Exotic Antarctic Technology, because a whistleblower gave a report at this Stephen Greer event, and he said that his job was to go there to assess a problem that they had with their energy system and fix it. And what was it called? The Ice Cube Neuro something, run by Raytheon at Antarctica. And he said, from his assessment, there was like more, there had to be another secret power source that was capable of, I forget what he said. It was an first thing I heard him say was it was an air traffic controlling system, and then he said it was generating like 100 times more power than what they would need. The mirror effect. Well, I believe that there's probably more that, I don't know what the mirror effect is, 2-liter. I know like Project Mirror, what is it? Looking Glass, I know about that, but that has to do with time travel. I think a lot more stuff has to do with time travel in anyway. And right now it's like timelines are being merged by, I don't know if they're going back through time and doing things, or what, I don't know. But anyway, I wanted to get out here before it was dark and walk myself down to the store, and so say Shabbat Shalom to everybody, and Yahweh's good all the time. And I got my friend here, she likes other dogs and stuff. You see she's waiting to go in the store with me. It looked like somebody I know. All right, so that's the Shabbat news from Sacrament City. Thanks for stopping in, 2-liter J. Check out my channels on Telegram, Galileo 0723, and there's a chat there also, and Dark Journalists Ideas Room, and there's a chat for that one too. So I look forward to seeing you guys. Hopefully it won't be another week. All right.